In life, taking every single step makes such a huge difference. You don't realize that some of the very small steps that you've taken are actually part of the bigger picture. And if you take out any of those steps, you wouldn't be able to get there. And as I was looking at Everest for the first time, I knew that all of the steps that I was going to take would count towards me getting to the top of the world.
You shouldn't really feel any ill effects here. Don't overexert yourself. Drink lots.
You're so strong. You make it look so easy.
Flip-flops.
And flip-flops.
It's already.
All good? I guess Kenton's been here before. I guess Kenton might have been here before.
Namchi.
Oh, yeah. Got it. So here we are. Quick little helicopter ride in, which was like 5-minute helicopter ride.
Yeah.
5 helicopter ride in.
A lot to take in again.
Again.
But yeah.
Big Al's taking it all
I'm
in.
not taking it on.
That helipad.
Just bring it on.
Big Al.
Where can you land on a helipad like that on planet Earth?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. That was brilliant. So yeah, now we're here, and we're going to be here for 2 nights, just settling in. We're now at 12 to 13,000 feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct? Right?
It's the same for all of us. None of us are acclimatized, so we've all been the same. So don't be overly concerned. It's a bit disconcerting to start with, but it's quite common.
You start to worry then.
Honestly,
it's trying to get it worse. Don't too much information.
Yeah, honestly, there's nothing to worry about. But
No,
it's always worth bringing up.
Yeah, of course it is.
And you're not going to
Yeah.
feel any ill effects for like 4 to 6 hours at least, other than maybe a shortness of breath.
So the oxygen content is actually exactly the same. It's a bit of a misnomer. Oxygen content is exactly the same, 21%. But the air pressure is different.
Rebecca likes a challenge. Once she's got that in her mind, and she's not budging from it. And that's the sort of person she is. She's very determined. Yeah, Becca's good. I think she's raring to go. I'll give you a spot of the view if you want. If it will show. Can you see that? Hello. Keep talking, someone's just arrived. Might know her.
Oh, is it my daughter?
Yes, it's in there.
Hi, Becca.
Hi.
Reception's not very good, but keeps going in and out. But
You right?
How are you doing?
Where's Alfie?
Yeah, how are you doing? Well,
you
we're
just-
all still in bed. Hang on. I'll flip the camera. There's Alfie.
Oh, he's getting a bit of sun.
there's Benny.
sort of like this. The normal position, normal pose.
Oh, you doing all right?
You've got somebody around you telling you, that you're not good enough and you can't do this. Like, it's going to get in your mind, and that's what you're going to start to believe.
Feeling good. Just had about a 4 or 5 hour nap. I was going to go for about a 2 hour nap, but my body was telling me nope. Definitely need a couple more hours. But this just feels beautiful to be out here. Just going to go and have a little bit of dinner, and then probably going to go straight back to bed, to be honest, because we were up for 24 hours the day before, then had 4 hours sleep. So just trying to get a little bit more rest in, because I know that we've got a nice easy day tomorrow, but a little bit of a hike in the morning. So just trying to get a little bit more rest in. Just had a great chat with my mom as well, who's looking after my dogs, and they're both still alive, so that's a great sign. I was the one that would try all of the interesting foods. Remember we used to go out with Mum's mum and dad. We used to go down to Hastings. Oh, I do like it in the back.
Welcome back, Kenton.
Oh, Mingma. Hey, look at that. Welcome back, Everest 16. Oh, Mingma. Oh, touch man. Oh, thank you, Mingma. It's lovely to be back. Thanks for having me. We stayed here last year with the children for a few nights, and then my wife did some work next door, and you and the family were amazing. So thank you. Thank you, man. Great to be back. Appreciate that.
So this is a very special cake for Kenton. There's when we summit, I'm going to say when we summit, because that's your words become your experience. When we summit, it'll be a 16th summit, and it'll take the record for the most Westerners who have ever summited Everest. You know that? So it's a big world record. It's a big deal. Yeah.
There's 16 times.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit of pressure on me, really, isn't it? Kenton wasn't joking when he said that this was like bougie. I didn't realize it would be
Oh,
this nice in the beginning.
I didn't think we'd have a double bed, heated blanket. Like I thought for sure we'd
I
need
make
the
sure to
sleeping
turn that
bags.
heating blanket off.
And so like when we came in the first time and I was like, oh, let me zip these together. I didn't think that would be that comfortable. And then when we got to bed last night, I was like, holy buckets, this is like just
Well,
as
I
good as
think
a
we need to get like we
hotel.
need to just appreciate this because I think
It's not going to last
it's
that
not
long.
going to last this long.
One of the biggest things is making sure that you have the right tools, that you've got the right clothing, the right boots, you've got the right suits, you've got everything with you.
I'm being very diligent right now, making sure these shoes are nice and tight, because the last thing I want is a blister. So yeah, we are gonna just take like a couple of hours trek today. I think it's gonna be like 4 hours there and back, round trip. And going to see Everest.
We're
Actually going to see the mountain, which is going to be really cool, which I'm sure I'm going to have like this feeling in my stomach like, oh shit. That's probably the only way I can like describe it right now. So yeah, we're going to take a trip up. I think, I'm not quite sure what the place at the top is called. I think Kenton gave us a little bit of a debrief. This is what the Everest lookout. But yeah, it's going to feel good because this is the first part of walking we've done, because this is day three. I mean, yeah, we've only really even been here for 48 hours. It feels like we've been here for like a week. Honestly, the gear I think is the most scariest part. I honestly, like, the more that you go on these climbing trips, the more that you learn about the different types. But even when you go into a store or you're looking online, it's so overwhelming and the gear is expensive. So you're just like, have I got the right thing? And then, you know, it's like, what kind of material is supposed to be like next to your skin? Do I have the right amount of layers? I do. I think that's probably why I've got far too much stuff. It is overwhelming. We were out the door by 9 and we just took a casual hike to the Everest viewpoint. It's great not having to carry a bag.
Carry your bags, sir. Okay, so yeah, this one here is Kwande.
Kwande?
Kwande.
Kwande.
Kwande. So Kwande, I think. Most of these peaks have multiple spellings.
It wasn't just about me. If it was just about me, I would have just gone, I wouldn't have done any social media, I'd have just been all like zen and in the moment. I wanted to make sure that I was doing the best to keep people informed and to bring people on the journey with me.
It's a full-time job, and I think the thing is that there's always more that you can do, so it's never ending. It's, you know, you can always do an extra video, an extra reel, an extra TikTok, an extra post. Like, have I, you know, documented enough of my stories? I mean, it's never ending. And I think that it's just, you become like obsessed with creating content, and I love it too, because I want people to feel like they're here with me. But I've programmed my mind to do it. Programmed my muscle. It's like, it's building the muscle. But there's so much work into it. I mean, it's non-stop. I mean, if I showed you my screen time, you'd probably be very disappointed. But, you know, there's only one opportunity to really get people to see what it's going to be like to climb Everest. And I just want people to feel what it's like the best I can.
Knowing your sort of physical background, as long as you were recovered and you thought you were good, 2 or 3 days, bang, let's go. Because no one else will be ready.
Got it.
All the big teams, I mean, Garrett's been in base camp now for 5 days, 6 days, and they're not going up on their first rotation for another 2 days.
Oh wow, so they really hang out at base camp. You really do hang out at base camp for long. I know there's all these questions. It's just like, so.
There she is!
All right, we're coming around the corner to see Mount Everest for the very first time. And whew, a little bit of a pit in my stomach, but here we go. Unbelievable, there it is.
The one in the back, the pyramidal one
Yep.
in the back with this slight snow plume coming
With
off.
the, you can see the,
Looks snowy at the top actually.
that looks windy, right?
Super windy.
Super windy.
Yeah.
Because you can see all of the,
You can see the
like the,
plume coming off the top. You can see it come off Lhotse as well. So Lhotse is the one to the right.
okay.
That's your first view of Everest.
Wow,
How
I'd
does
have
it
to
make
do
you
it
feel?
without the glasses on. I have a bit of a pit in my stomach, to be honest.
Cool. Super
And
cool.
that's where
It's
we're
real.
Looks snowy. That's good.
Yeah, so from here
That's good.
all the way out there, that is pretty.
It's a little ways.
Bit of a neck crane. Ooh, it's quite high.
Wow.
Oh, fantastic. What a great view.
What a beautiful view. This is great as you just come around that corner.
Yeah.
Right here.
See it.
Just sets it up. Amazing.
Wicked.
All right.
Makes it real.
Let's get a bit closer to it. Every step counts. Woo! All right. Wow. It's becoming a bit more real now. That's where we're going. Every step counts. I definitely will not be wearing shorts up the top there. There we have it. First sighting of the mountain itself. Mount Everest.
Hot chocolate. And I'm glad I got a hot chocolate. What else you got there? Mint chocolate chip shake. It's so beautiful. It's indescribable that you're just it's it's a bit surreal that just as you turn the corner back there and see Everest, and now you're just sitting here and you know, gonna have a cup of hot chocolate staring at Everest, and to know that we're trekking to that over the next, you know, week, and that Rebecca will be waving from the top here in the next few.
Yeah. Definitely won't be wearing shorts up there. I have a tattoo on my foot that says every step counts, and we're definitely closer than we were 48 hours ago. 48 hours ago, I was still in Sarasota, Florida. So it's just about taking that next step. Okay, great. What do we do now? We're here. We're going to have one more night where we were staying last night, and then we'll take another trek to the next lodge that we'll be staying at. And really, all we're doing is just getting a little bit closer towards our goal and taking it one step at a time. We come from this delightful place for lunch. Got a tuna sandwich going on here, and I'm sharing half of that veggie burger. Kenton has decided to go for a whole apple pie by himself.
Pie, baby. It's off the charts good. Pretty damn spectacular.
Got a 107-pound female, 225-pound male. We eat the same amount. We split everything 50-50.
Half and half. You got to keep
Half
it
and
fair.
half. And she will literally stab my hand with a fork if I go over the line. Like, did you see that?
I was watching
You see her watch it? She's like, it better curve in my favor, because if it doesn't, she'll just give me a push when we're on a cliff.
And then we walked around the town a little bit. Luke needed to get a jacket. We needed a few bits of toiletries. My dad needed to get something from my mum. I mean, I might need a toilet roll. Do you have some Factor 50 sun cream as well?
Yeah, I got that Sport 50.
So we might just have to get, this might be the best we've got.
Sport 50. That's not a lot of SPF. Oh, SPF 30 right here.
It is?
Sun protection orange, SPF 30.
Okay. Let's get my dad one too. Let's go on each. You got a sensitive butt?
Yeah, I want to take care of my butt. Why would I buy one if one says, oh, they're both sensitive?
Yeah, they all are.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Super soft.
Cheers.
We're at where we are right now because of all the steps that we've taken. And if you don't like where you're at, well, you can change it. You know, Jim Rohn says for things to change, we have to change. For things to get better, we have to get better.
That's the one. He looks massive. I know, but
Marshmallow man.
now he looks really big.
What? Yeah, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. All these little zip ups. Look at Rebecca's hand on
Is
the
that a pee? Is it? You mean this one's his pee bottle?
pee bottle, so I don't overflow. And then when we get there,
And we go here in this
Gift for
little
Joanne, we can't
bag
forget
here.
that.
It's good.
Back.
Pashmina.
And a
I
little
find it. And inside that little bracelet. So,
for Joanne.
job done. Good.
All right, where are we going right now, Dad?
Well, I think it's the best little part of the trip, the Irish part.
We're going to have a beer in the Irish bar. Where are we?
Well,
What have you managed to found here?
I'm going to get Everest.
You're going to get an Everest? Yeah. What's in an Everest?
It's just a beer.
it's just a beer.
Everest beer. It's not what I expected from the Sherpa capital of the Himalayas, but it is what I expected from a dad to find us a pub.
I expected a few more people in here.
So day 3 now, on our first little hike. How are you feeling?
I feel good. It was really nice how casual and easy it was today, and I think that the next couple of days it's going to be like that. So just absorb all of that enjoyment of not being in the snow with crampons and been freezing and trying to pee in a cup. It's going to be some downs because a lot of ups right now.
It was really cool seeing Everest and how it gets a little bit closer as you come to it.
It did feel closer.
Yeah, it felt much closer today, didn't it?
Yeah.
And you can feel the energy. You feel the energy growing as you get closer. It's, the pictures can't describe that.
And I was just looking at the mountain going, all I gotta do is keep doing the same thing and keep that mindset and keep taking one more step, and eventually I'll get to the summit.